What is going on, Braves fans? It is the Sportsmaster back with another episode of my MLB 15 The Show Atlanta Braves franchise. Today, we will be covering the Home Run Derby portion of the All-Star break. It's a time to reflect and look back on the Braves in the first half of the year, but now is the All-Star Game festivities. So we're going to have the Home Run Derby in this video, and then the next video will be the All-Star Game. So some of baseball's biggest power hitters will be in this. As you get a look, you see Paul Goldschmidt with the Giants. There was actually a trade where Arizona traded Paul Goldschmidt to the Giants for Madison Bumgarner, so that is how that happened if you were wondering. Anyway, Nelson Cruz stepping up first with 217 career home runs. Former champion as well. There are 10 people in this home run derby, and 7 outs is all that you get. The 2 winners from the top 2 leagues will face off in the finals. So we will see who will win the 2015 Home Run Derby as we're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Cruz is ready, and as you see, only 1 home run from 6 outs. So Cruz is going to ground that one out. We can get a look. I don't think we're going to show his spray chart because it was just 1 home run. So Cruz really dropping the ball. It looks like his night may be over. Just 1 home run. Up next will be Paul Goldschmidt, the new first baseman for the San Francisco Giants. 102 career bombs. Looks like he's going to try to have a lot more in the Bay Area and try to give the defending world champions something to think about. Anyway, Goldschmidt steps in. We're going to get a look at him, the end of his round and his spray chart as we're breezing through the first round. We see Goldschmidt only 2 home runs, and that one is hit high in the air and deep, but it will not go out. So Goldschmidt, only 2 home runs. So very bad start to the home run derby. 1 home run from Cruz, 2 home runs from Goldschmidt, and here comes one of baseball's exciting young players. Cruz told him to do better than he did, and Jose Abreu, we're going to look at his spray chart, 4 home runs, so still not that great. But as you see, Jose Abreu spreading around the field, and here comes one of our division rivals, the Mets, Lucas Duda. He hit 5 home runs. Get a look at his spray chart, all pull. You see that last one, 404 feet. In steps the fish Mike Trout. He hit 4 home runs. You see one of them just barely getting out, and that one was a bomb, 424 feet. And in steps Kutch, Andrew McCutchen, as we're breezing through the first round. Just more extensive coverage later. You see only 3 home runs, not very long either. After that is Carlos Santana, the Indians' first baseman. You see that is an out, but he fared a little bit better. He hit 8 home runs. You see the first one to dead center. These next couple were pull shots. They're very high too, not really any line drives. So on the right side of the field, and then we'll step the Diamondbacks' Mark Trumbo. In real life, he got traded to Seattle. We'll see how he fared in the home run derby. He fared good as well. 8 home runs. You see that bomb, 448 feet. So the pace is starting to pick up here as we get towards the end of the first round, and then we'll step Miguel Cabrera with 416 home runs. Definitely the veteran of the group. The other players are pretty young. We'll see what Cabrera can do. Only 3 home runs. Not the showing that he would have hoped for. And then we'll step the final man for the first round, Giancarlo Stanton of the Miami Marlins, one of our division rivals again. No Braves or no Cincinnati Reds in the home run derby, so I'm sure their fans weren't liking that. But Stanton went off in this round. He hit 10 home runs in the first round, best by 2. So as we got towards the end of the home run derby's first round, the pace picked up, and as you see, Giancarlo leading the pack after 1 round. We're going to get a look at the board, see who's moving on, see who's not. And as you see, it will be Carlos Santana gets a bye, Stanton gets a bye, Trumbo and Duda will face off, and Trout and Abreu will face off. So we will see who will make it to the semifinals in the next round. Trout and Abreu for the AL. As you see, Trout is up. You see in Trout, he went off. Look at his home runs. 15 home runs. That is number 16. I think there's no doubt that Mike Trout is going to advance to the semifinals. 16 home runs in the second round alone. So Mike Trout going off. The Josh Hamilton of the 2015 Home Run Derby. Mike Trout, 16 home runs in the second round. And Abreu's going to have to pull off a miracle or 17 home runs to get it. You get a look at all of these home runs. 442 feet was the longest. Mike Trout definitely showing up here. You look at all these, taking a while because there were so many. He was hitting them to every part of the field. He was hitting them to dead center, away. He was pulling them. What a performance from Trout. And here comes Abreu. He's going to see if he can somehow manage to get past Trout. But he's not really going to come that close. 5 home runs. So Mike Trout advances to the semifinals. Mike Trout will face off against Carlos Santana in the American League Finals. In steps Mark Trumbo. Him and Lucas Duda will be fighting for the NL. Get a look at Mark Trumbo. See, talking to former teammate Paul Goldschmidt, now rival. You'll look at Trumbo's spray chart. 4 home runs. So not that impressive. If Duda can go off, he can certainly pass that. That's certainly not 16 home runs. Although keep in mind, he will have to hit, I believe, 8 or 7 home runs since Trout hit 8 and he hit 5. So he's going to have to hit 7 or 8 home runs. So we'll see what Duda can do. He's already in the hole. Can he pass him? And Lucas Duda will be able to pass him. As we go look at his spray chart, 5 home runs. So I guess I know in real life it carries over from first to second round, but I guess in the game it does not. So anyway, Carlos Santana and Mike Trout will face off. Giancarlo Stanton and Lucas Duda will face off. Yeah, it doesn't look like home runs carry over from round to round. So anyway, we are here for the American League Finals in the Home Run Derby. Carlos Santana, pretty good round from the Indians' first baseman. As you see, that will be an out. About to get a look at his spray chart. 9 home runs. So setting the bar high for Trout. Trout may be tired after hitting 16 in the last round. If anything, that just shows he's capable of hitting a lot of home runs. You see Santana with his spray chart. You see that second round, 16 home runs. We'll see if the Angels center fielder can do anything. But you see he's going to have to hit about 10 in a row. As with 6 outs, he's trying to make a comeback. That is number 3. He's going to have to hit 10 to advance, 9 to tie. He's going to have to hit 7 in a row if he wants to win straight up. And see Trout, he hits that one high in the left center field. Back, gone. Mike Trout, 4th home run, trying to get a comeback. And the pitch to Trout, and that one is hit high in the air to left center field. That one is gone. And Mike Trout trying to make a comeback. Trout projected at 428 feet, and that one is hit high. Does it have the distance? No, it does not. And Mike Trout has been eliminated from the Home Run Derby. So Carlos Santana advances to the finals of the Home Run Derby. He will face either Giancarlo Stanton, coming off a first-round bye, or Lucas Duda coming off a first-round bye. You gotta think Stanton he wasn't coming off a first-round bye. He had to hit in the second round. Santana was coming off a first-round bye. We'll see if that affects Stanton about how he had a first-round bye. If he's more fresh or if he's tightened up. As we get a look at Stanton's spray chart, only 4 home runs. So Duda, if he can hit 5, he can advance. If he hits 4, we're going to have to do it again. So Duda, he hit 5 in the second round. All he has to do is match that, and he'll be the National League Home Run Champion for the Home Run Derby. So you see Duda, 1 out, 3 home runs. If this is gone, it's going to tie, and it is. Duda has 5 outs to work, and 1 more home run will put him in the finals. The pitch, and that one is swung on and grounded foul. 4 outs to work with. Now Duda, he hits this one high in the air to right field. It is into the bullpen, and Lucas Duda advances to the final. We get a look at the Mets first baseman Lucas Duda's spray chart. He will advance, and as you see, it has come down to 2 men. Carlos Santana representing the American League. Lucas Duda representing the National League, both first basemen. So Santana 4 outs, 3 home runs. That one is pulled foul, and it'll be time for the orange ball. He'll have 1 to work with. Santana in danger of having a bad first round, and he does. You see that one is hit. Actually, check that. He still has 1 out to work with, and that one is hit high into right field, and that one is gone. 4th home run for Santana. Carlos looking to get a late rally going, looking to tack on some, and as you see, that one is hit high, and it is gone as well. You got to think there's a lot of Indians fans here, as we're in the same state from the Indians and Reds, and that one is hit, and that one is lined out of the seats. No home run there, so Santana ends with 5. So for Lucas Duda, 5 home runs will tie, and we'll have to go to sudden death. 1 home run will win, and as you see, Lucas Duda, he is ready. He's hit 5 home runs in the last 2 rounds. You see 4 outs, 3 home runs. That one is hit high. It is curving, and it is gone. 1 more to tie, and he has 3 outs to work with. Duda swings, and that one is fouled off. 2 outs to work with. Duda, the pitch, and that one is swung on a hit opposite field, and he's down to his last out. 2 straight outs. It's hit or miss for Duda, and that one is pulled, and it is out of play, and Carlos Santana is the 2015 Home Run Derby champion. We get a look at Duda's spray chart, and then after that, it is one very happy man, the first baseman for the Cleveland Indians, Carlos Santana, your 2015 Home Run Derby champion. Make sure to check back, as the next episode will be the All-Star Game itself, and we'll get a look at Braves All-Stars from all 3 leagues. Anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Feedback is always appreciated. Follow me on Twitter for our latest news and updates on my channel. Keep coming back, as I'm going to keep posting anyway. Have a great day, guys. You guys are awesome. Peace.